How aviation affects the environment. Every time a plane takes off, thousands of kilograms of jet fuel are burned. Every year, millions of flights connect the world. But they also leave an invisible mark on our planet. How much does aviation really affect the environment? And can flying ever become truly green? Let's find out. Chapter 1. Why do airplanes use so much fuel? Modern airliners are engineering masterpieces. But keeping hundreds of passengers in the sky requires enormous energy. A Boeing 777 or Airbus AE350 can weigh more than 250 tons, when fully loaded, to lift that weight and cruise at around 900 kilometers per hour. Powerful jet engines consume huge amounts of fuel. A long-haul flight may burn tens of thousands of liters of jet fuel, while even short flights consume large amounts during takeoff and climb. The most fuel-intensive phases of flight. Although today's aircraft are much more efficient than older models, physics still demands a tremendous amount of energy to fly. Chapter 2. Co-emissions and climate change. When jet fuel burns, it releases carbon dioxide, or CO. CO is a greenhouse gas that traps heat in Earth's atmosphere, contributing to global warming. Commercial aviation is responsible for around 2–3% of global CO emissions. That may sound small, but because air travel continues to grow worldwide, its environmental impact is increasing. In addition to CO, aircraft engines also produce nitrogen oxides, water vapor, and tiny particles at high altitudes. Together, these emissions can increase aviation's overall warming effect. Chapter 3. Aviation's carbon footprint. Aviation's carbon footprint includes much more than the fuel burned during flight. It also includes fuel production and transportation, airport operations, aircraft manufacturing, maintenance, ground support vehicles. Every stage of air travel adds to the industry's environmental impact. Long-haul flights emit more CO overall, while short flights often produce more emissions per kilometer because takeoff uses so much fuel. Chapter 4. Can aviation become greener? The good news is that the aviation industry is working to reduce emissions. Airlines are replacing older aircraft with fuel-efficient models, like the Boeing 787 Dreamliner and Airbus AE350, which use significantly less fuel than previous generations. Researchers are developing sustainable aviation fuel, SAF, which can reduce life cycle carbon emissions compared with conventional jet fuel. Companies are also exploring electric aircraft for short routes and hydrogen-powered airplanes for the future. While these technologies are still developing, they could transform aviation over the coming decades. Ending. Flying has changed the world by connecting people, cultures, and economy. But every journey comes with an environmental cost. The future of aviation depends on cleaner technology, smarter operations, and more sustainable fuels. The challenge is clear: how can we keep the world connected while protecting the planet? That's a question the aviation industry is working hard to answer. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more aviation stories.